Feeling like your life is going nowhere is a growing issue for more and more young people. This has been something that I have been struggling with in my life, and this video is a first big attempt to find some meaning or direction in mine. It's been a bit directionless so far. These past few months I've been looking for ideas of things to do to make money, be successful, just not be really bored. After watching Hamza's Don't Make a Cupcake business video, which made me a bit upset, as it was meant to, and it's probably a good thing, I understand now that my mindset was doomed to failure. This is my first step in the journey of life, and I hope you guys will take me with me. I am stopping all my mindless consumption, and I am currently in this attempt to make something great. Before I start giving value, let me state that I am not like the other self-improvement channels. I am nowhere near as far on the journey as them. Unlike them, I am at the bottom of my mountain, looking at the top thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do to get up there? I'm a loser in pretty much everywhere, and I'm still trying to find just the will to get out of bad habits and into the good ones. However, I think this may be beneficial to you as the viewer, as you can see all my struggles and you may relate to them yourself, and we can offer guidance to each other. I really want to build a community where you help me and I help you. Now, on the point of this video, goal setting. For each point I make, I will be using myself as an example. Firstly, you need to actually go out and touch some grass. Do stuff that might interest you, try a bit of this, a bit of that, throw shit at a wall, see what sticks. I often look for quick fixes, things to quickly learn, top 10 business ideas, stuff like that, but I never really know what I'm doing, and you're just gonna lay the first brick to many houses instead of actually building a house. So instead, have some experience in many things. See what your mind keeps coming back to. For me, the main four was art, making a self-improvement channel, self-improvement itself, and studies. As I change, these goals may change too, but whenever I think of what I do in 5 years, this is all things I keep coming back to. For everybody, there is always these things that you think, I should be doing this would be a good thing for me, but you never really get around to doing it. And this is a process for how to at least get your first step going for each of these things. For me, the first small step was writing the script for this video. You are seeing the first step of my goal in action. This pledge to myself to write the video might be the thing that starts off my amazing YouTube career, and I might look back at this video cringing with tears in my eyes. A tip for thinking up for things to do: think of something that right now is absolutely diabolical, seems out of this world, and have it as a dream you want to achieve in, let's say, 5 to 10 years. For me, creating my own manga or comic is the carrot on the stick I use to keep making me want to practice my story writing and artistic skills. Now that you've got your goals, you want to set smaller goals for each of these things, which is more actionable. If you're just starting off and you're lazy and undisciplined like me, start out with something you can do in one day and force yourself to do that thing. Over time, you make these things harder, take more time. This is how you build self-discipline. I can go more in depth with these stuff for the later video. Taking one small step with these goals is the one thing you might need to start something great. This video I've started here might be a thing that births a channel that helps hundreds of thousands of people. After this, start ramping up your goals. They take more and more time to complete, and they get harder and more complicated. This should be a fun process. If you follow the previous steps well, getting closer to you want in steps, no matter how small, should feel good, and you'll get a craving for this feeling. Within no time, you'll be setting goals like a crackhead, brutal in how you get through them. My larger goal for this channel, after doing this script, is going to be monetizing it in 2 months, which is going to be a pretty big challenge, given by the chance that all the videos suck. Finally, after you do these steps, eventually you're going to find the thing every person fears, the dreaded failure. There's something that terrifies people at the beginning, but as you experience failure more and more, you're going to begin to realise it's not that bad, and if actually you should probably look for it, because it's the one thing that is going to, make you grow the most. If you failed something, you now know not to do it. In order to get really good at something, you're going to have to fail at it. Chasing failure is the next step to completing your most lofty goals. Thanks for watching this messy, boring first video of an unknown channel. I'd be appreciating any friendly, constructive criticism and any concepts like me cover the next time. Cheers.